Hey guys, Bear here from TGS with another Train Sim World Xbox One live stream number 5. I'm going to be continuing my progress in the GWE, the main one. First things first, here's my profile. I actually was able to log into the Dovetail account today. I just did it off stream. Also went live a minute ago and had to shut down after 20 seconds. It was being weird, but we resolved it by resetting the software, so we're good to go. I'm level 7. Started this game apparently August 13th. Driven 89.46 miles, even though we've done over 100 because I got the achievement for 100 last stream. So after last stream, I let the train run in the background while I was just eating some dinner. Got the achieve. Really easy, just let the train go max speed down the track on a certain scenario. We've walked 5.84 miles. That's crazy. Best train is the 166 GWG, which I have the level 5. Next thing, just to go over what I'm doing with this game, give you guys a good idea of what's going to happen from here. I'm most likely not going to go for Power Hauler, Mile Muncher, or Cross Country. Just on the basis, doing 100 miles took me 5 streams. I just don't see myself having the patience to try this stuff. 430 miles is quite a bit. I'll definitely look and see how long it would take. If anyone knows, let me know. I've considered just letting the game run in the background while the train goes down the track, but we'll see. I'm hoping to get peak performance though. We have 2 scenarios to go with 4, I think. I do have NEC as well as RT. For NEC, probably gonna do this, not this, not this, this, not this, probably not this unless they're easy. Maybe this, maybe not. Maybe, I don't know what's involved, but I'm not gonna spend 10 hours real life to get the achieves. Yeah, I have this one as well. We're gonna go for all the speed ones, all the easy ones, all the ones with like 31% for sure. Some of them are glitched, it seems, at 0.00. And then we head off into the final DLC, WSR. This one's not too bad, 90 miles, but this one will do like the tutorials. Maybe try to do scenarios. We'll figure it out as we go. Depends how much I care to get involved. Once we free up this slot, I'm not really sure what it'll go to. Might go to a 1K Gamerscore game, might go to The Sims 4, might go to something else random. I don't plan to play this game forever, but definitely gonna check out all the DLCs. I do want to complete all the Great Western scenarios that were done. We're 2 of 5 done. This one's 40 minutes, this one's 45, this one's 75. We're gonna go ahead and probably do the Christmas closures today, and if we have time we could try for Aggregate Industries. Previously, last stream we did Down the Line, I think it was. I did Westworld early on and somehow beat it. If it gives me options of multiple train routes, I'm always going to pick the shortest one. Let's go ahead and hop in the Christmas closures. So Leipzig S2, S-Bahn. It's just random post. We have NEC. This is already available. I'm not sure why they're still advertising it. It should just say available already. This is the rail system we'll be on, doing a Christmas ride. We're going to start braking early and then going at low speed. So doing my usual risky, 500, 300, like 200 braking setup. Maybe we'll run like 750, 500, and 400, and go into emergency brake by 3.
You've been called on to assist with the trains being turned back at Ealing Broadway. With London Paddington closed due to engineering works, you've been called on to assist with the trains being turned back at Ealing Broadway.
So we're going to head over to platform 3. I do want to say if you watch this, drop a like, sub, check out our other content. Visit thegamersociety.com, vote in our new polls, check out our schedule, check out our store, donate via PayPal, and lastly, join our clubs on Xbox, the Gamers Society Fan Club and TGS Screenshot Club. So we are waiting for service. I don't know what line we're waiting for. There it is. Just go stand in the tray. If I can grab the door while it's moving. Unsure what I'll be replacing this game with. I've been told about farming sim and all this stuff. I don't think I'm into that though. There's one where you do like off-road trucking and you like deliver stuff off-road. It looks pretty cool. I don't know if it's on Xbox though. The other option was like a simulator like Sims 4.
Thanks for helping out today. With your local knowledge, the manoeuvres of Ealing Broadway should go smoothly. When you're ready, take control of the train.
So... I like to just use the buttons. Where's the button for doors in here? There are no door buttons for real? Parking brake. I don't remember how this train works, so we're gonna have to figure it out real quick. Reverser, forward, throttle, idle. Train brake, full service. So throttle and brake are two separate things in this train. Headlights. What the heck's the doors? They really don't have a door button in this train or something? Well, I guess we'll just do it this way. Confirm the guard signal. Set train to running. Notch 2. And we're off. We got a 13-mile journey here to Ealing Broadway. See, it's not giving me any speeds. It's like, do I just accelerate? There's that 25 speed limit right there. Just gonna let the train do its thing. It's not giving me any time restriction apparently on the top right or anything. It's currently 8:59. Let me see something. Does it have a thing? Is there anything here that says what time they'll arrive? Not at all. So apparently we just cruise the location 12 miles away. Dashing through the snow in this big old damn train, wondering where to go. Where's the horn? Honking all the way. I tried. They're already starting like Christmas commercials in the middle of September in real life. Well, not middle anymore. End of September, I should say. Just popped in my head twice in streams today, coming up with random things to sing to go along with what's going on in the game. Guess we could have some random talk. First things first, you check out our polls, has a bunch of different games. GTA series, Condemned series, Crash Bandicoot series, Assassin's Creed Remastered, and not remembering what the last one was. Bioshock series remastered as well. The co-op poll has like a Way Out, Dead Island Definitive Edition. What were the two? Left 4 Dead 2. We had Splinter Cell Conviction. Check out our poll, as mentioned earlier. As per current plans for this week, we have this now, Star Wars Battlefront 2 at 8 p.m. tonight. J-Smoke should be there. We have For Honor possibly tomorrow at 2:30. That's what I'm leaning towards at this point. 5 p.m. would be PUBG, open the subs, both games. No Thursday night game as I'm holding it tonight. Friday is currently Destiny 2 Forsaken back-to-back. Currently leaving that as is. Friday night, Crew 2 and Minecraft. Saturday, Sherlock Holmes, Crew 2 and Minecraft. And then on Sunday, we have Destiny 2 back-to-back, hoping to try the Spyro Stars raid, if I could find enough people to do it. If I can get at least maybe 2-3 subs and then find some randoms, we could definitely probably try to do it. As long as everyone prepares. And lastly, we will have PUBG on Sunday, 5 p.m. Next week, the most main game will be Assassin's Creed Odyssey. The other main game will probably be Horizon 4. Thinking for a secondary, we'll bring Destiny 2 Forsaken down to 2 to 3 times a week next week, as there's not much left and it'll have to be well planned, so I'm not trying to plan it as often anyway. On top of that, we'll still be holding Minecraft at that time. We'll continue Sherlock Holmes, I'll continue Train Sim World. Next week is Fortnite week again, and then it is also Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered week. I decided to keep the setup as is. Gears of War 4 is not going anywhere yet. I'm like 8 levels from level 50 for an achievement. I figured, just like we did Star Wars, let's do like up to 2 more streams of Gears. Maybe even just double it up next time and knock it out. So we have 9 miles to go. We're going 84 miles an hour. It's a nice long journey. I think we gotta be prepared to brake at some point. We're gonna get like a red signal or we have to slow down and call for signal or something, from what I remember. Other games that are coming out this fall, Call of Duty Black Ops 4. I believe that's like a week or 2 after Assassin's Creed and Forza. We also have Red Dead Redemption 2 later in the month. Then in November we have Fallout 76, Hitman 2, Battlefield 5, and at that time Spyro Remastered comes out. I'll be getting that, but that's going to go on the poll. Just like I have the current poll of 5 games, whatever wins the poll is going to be replaced with Spyro, as it's not even out yet till November. Poll's 90% going to close December-January period for both co-op and single player. There's just so many games coming out that I'm going to be extremely busy working on games into December probably at this rate. And I will warn, the schedule on the channel may change significantly. I might not even have time to do Train Sim World or extra games. In the worst case scenario, I might taper off some of the stuff. We'll figure it out as each game rolls in. But I finished We Happy Few yesterday, 1000 gamer score. So that was pretty awesome. One of the rare people who've gotten that. Let alone some of the achievements are 0.01% rare. I can't imagine how rare it is to have all the achieves in it. Definitely highly recommend the game, really enjoyed it. I will be streaming DLC for it, so it's not officially done. This game is kind of slow. That's why I always warn, I do enjoy this game, but you gotta like entertain yourself. The environment's cool and all, but let's see. We're down to 5.7 miles to destination. It's continually getting green signals. I think this mission, it's been like 10 minutes already, I think. 40 minutes is probably like 20 minutes to get there, turn around, and then 20 minutes to get back and park or something. Something about going to help with some train issue. We're helping with turning around the trains. I don't know if we pull this up and switch trains or what's going to happen. Probably get there faster if we really wanted to, but I'm just going to leave it alone. If I increase it, the game might not like it. I'm not trying to fail at this point. I've been told I can make saves though. Voila. This way if something messes up, we don't have to worry about it. do 2 miles to go. We are getting a yellow signal. Starting the initial brake. I'm throttling the idle, slowing it down. We're getting a warning light. Means use caution, I'm pretty sure. We don't have to slam the brakes, but we should probably start braking. Slow down a little bit, because if we do have to slow down for a red signal, I don't want to have to worry about it. It's going to go in the running. I think it put me in throttle 2 and running, so let's just put it back. Anticipated the yellow, so we're going to lead into a red. It seems like we're okay. If I have to, I'll just shut off the throttle and slam the emergency brake. Stopping in the snow is not going to be an easy task. I just think I did this before and failed or something on it, because I went through a red signal. Do not want to do that again. I remember doing something like this. So we got a red. So no route available. So I've initiated my emergency brake. We're just going to run a throttle level 1, because we're going to need to stop somewhere. We're pulling into like a subway. Maybe not. It looked like it. Obviously I got confused because it's showing the red logo at the same time as showing the destination. Is this really complete? Are we anywhere near it? We're not even near it. What the heck? I'm getting up. We gotta... Is there any way to go in the back? Like, am I anywhere even near the platform? How's anybody gonna get on? I'm scared to get out. Can we get back up? This is just dangerous, look. If anyone gets out the door here on the side, they're gonna fall in the snow. Holy crap, how big is my train? Look at that. It's friggin' enormous. No wonder I couldn't stop well. I didn't even realize how big a train we were driving. Pretty cool. I don't know why the windshield wipers are on. How do we handle that?
Okay, you're clear to shunt into Acton Yard.
Locking the doors, the guard signal. Stop at location Acton Yard. Roger that. Pulling into the station. What, I'm guessing we pull in here, do something like get turned around or something and go back and have to like stop at this place and the next place or something. That's just my guess. It might be completely horribly wrong, but I think we gotta like switch the tracks up here or something. I'm not gonna rush. I'm just gonna follow the game's notch 1 advice. It is wet track. If we didn't have wet track, I might have stopped much better, but because the track is wet from snow, it definitely didn't help. Something next is yellow. We're under speed, but the game didn't want me to go 70s. Now we got a 30. Putting on the initial brake. Trying to slow us down a little bit. We are going 15. Here we are in Acton Yard. This is pretty cool. Actually, did some work in the railroad industry as an electrical engineer. Like intern / co-op, whatever you want to call it. Depends where you go to school. But I worked for a company for 6 months. In railroad signals, positive train control for anyone who knows about trains and stuff. I handled a lot of different stuff. You know, side house battery calculations, railroad, communication distance tracking stuff. Also I mostly dealt with like drawings and stuff as well, and getting all that stuff ready for major companies. Put on initial. I don't think we need. We might need level 2. Might need level 3. Might need level 4, 5. Objective complete.
Close down the desk and walk to the other cab.
Close down the desk and walk to the other cab. Set reverser to engine off. Engine off. Set master key to locked. Set headlights to tail lights. Head over and climb aboard the power car at the other end. There's all these people on my train. Is this the turnaround? Is that what we're doing here? We're just turning the train around? They want to change the track or something?
You're all good to go. Depart as soon as you're ready. A successful job, I think.
And we're off. We gotta go 1.1 miles. I think we're just backtracking what we just did, literally. I think that's all we did was come here, park a train in the railroad yard, where apparently we left a bunch of people. Oh, never mind. What am I saying? We're on the same damn train. Never mind. I literally thought we were going to a different train, and then I'm getting confused again. We are in the same train. It would have been hilarious, though, if we did leave a bunch of people there in the yard, just stuck in the train. No station, and the captain just leaves. The train engineer's like, peace out. Just heads out. Already 0.8 miles away. We're on throttle 1. We're gonna jump into throttle idle momentarily, maybe around 0.5 miles. Let's go into idle, let the train do its thing. Starting the initial brakes. Put the running. Now we're just going to kind of glide in. Just going at low speed because it's wet, as mentioned earlier. Initial brakes on. See how long this train is I'm driving, it's like ridiculous. This is one hell of a long train. I want to run through the inside and see how many people are inside. Oh my god, there's a lot of people on my train. It's a full house up in here. Screenshot this. Holy crap. The first time I've had this many people in my train. They must really trust me with the job now. What's up, y'all? I'm your train conductor. I'm just coming through so I can feel better about being your engineer today. The last train I took had like nobody on board, and we stopped at like 20 locations. Apparently I can't go back through that way, so we have no time limit, so we don't have to worry about it. Whenever we get there, we get there. Nice snowy Christmas day. Sit down. The game didn't tell me to buzz, but I'm buzzing anyway. I'm supposed to. Train to running. I'm gonna put it to I'm going to max throttle, screw it. We're gonna take a chance here. If we start getting yellow or red signals, we're just gonna slam the shit out of the emergency brake. Max throttle rate and running brakes there. So I mean we gotta cover 12 miles. I think once we get to the station and we unload, we're done the mission. It's already been like slightly under 30 minutes, supposed to be a 40-minute mission. Just getting back there is gonna take 10 to 20 minutes, and we're gonna have to watch signals along the way in the event there's any red or yellows. I swore I did this before, a similar one, and I got near the end after like 30 minutes and I messed up and went through a red signal. So to prevent that from happening, let's do this real quick. Game has been saved. So if I go through a red signal, I can just load my save and continue on. We don't have to redo the whole damn thing. We're just cruising. I think this is quite the place. Still getting green, so we're good. If you're watching, post in chat for a shout out. It's been pretty quiet during Train Sim, but not surprised, it's one of our quietest games. We just went from one of our most popular games, The Crew 2, to one of our most quiet games, Train Sim. Opposite day, I guess. We Happy Few was our second best, but I finished it yesterday. I felt like a hiccup was coming there. You could probably hear it in my voice. Then it didn't happen. WTF? What's going on? It's the air, it's the air. Need to shut the blind. Feel the force, Luke. I'm just gonna feel the force through the rest of this ride. As there's like a train in front of me and I don't see it, and I open up the blind and we're like about to ram it. We're going 78 miles an hour, we got 11 miles to go. It's like a mile a minute, a little bit, you know. A mile and a third a minute at this point. So it's going to take slightly under 10 minutes to do this, real life time, so. Patience is key. If you want me to talk about anything in chat random, let me know. I already went over pretty much everything I could about the channel in the first like 5 minutes. I usually like to get up and walk around the train, but this train doesn't have a door to enter the passenger cabin, so yeah, unfortunately we can't do that. I do want to try something at some point. Oh, I don't think we can open the door while we're moving, can we? Nah, see? Just open it and get out. Watch the train go flying away at 90 miles an hour. Nine miles remain. I'm like 70% sure we're gonna hit a red indicator, the one you see right there, that green one. We're gonna hit a red one within like 5 miles of the destination where I failed last time because I looked away on YouTube chat and got too involved in like a conversation, and I looked up and I didn't have enough time to brake for the red light. See what happens. Button? What the hell is this? It's the random yellow and black circle design. For when you play darts. Sitting up here bored. We are hauling. We're going 108 miles an hour right now. I don't know if that says 75. I don't really care. We're just going to haul ass, and we're just going to have to start braking like a good few miles early. I might have started engaging the brakes at 3 miles or something. If we hit a red logo, we're going to have to put the emergency brake on immediately at this speed. 114. This is awesome now. This is where it gets fun. There's a rapid transit DLC for this game I plan to play. It's the, first they have this, which I'm doing now. Once I'm done with these achievements and the options for this GWE, I'll move on to NEC, which is like Newark in the US, Northeast Corridor with Amtrak. And once we complete the achievements and what I plan to do there, we'll move on to rapid transit, and then there's no guarantee if I'll do the West Train DLC that came out. It was like 30 bucks. Absolutely, it's like almost as much as I paid for the game plus the 2 DLCs, to be honest. I paid like 49 bucks for this plus the 2 DLCs at a game store, brand new. So I mean, I don't know what they're providing for that kind of money though. Might have been 20 bucks, maybe I'm wrong. Refer to Microsoft or PlayStation for more info. Coming in at 4.4 miles away at 125 miles an hour. Running 1,044 amps. .7 miles. Around 3, I'm going to start braking. I'm going to go into idle real quick. Just let the train roll. No need for throttle at this time. There we go, we're back out of the red. Means you're getting a little bit too fast. Waiting for initial braking, maybe around 2.5. Initial brakes engaged. We're getting signals, slow down. Brake level 2 engaged. Braking level 3 engaged. So I'm thinking we're going to have to drop down pretty rapidly here. Yeah, screw it. I'm going to go full service until we hit a much more reasonable speed, around like maybe 50, and then we'll take the brake off and cruise. Damn, it takes a long time to slow down the train. Put it to running. Put throttle to level 1. Keep our train moving. Alright, hit idle. Just want to give a little tiny boost before we start heading into the, we have a 0.8 mile stop. Initiating full service brakes. We go past the red logo, we lose. I'm 90% sure that's how I failed the first time I tried this. I outran the circle at the end, no lie. So we can't do that today. We're gonna do this. Save. Just in case I mess up. That's why I've slowed down significantly though. I'm gonna run at throttle level 1. What happens if you run the brake and throttle 1? It slows you down. What if I put max throttle? Initial braking. Brake wins. You can probably get a little bit closer in before full out stopping. Throttle idle. Going the full service brake. Go to running. Throttle 1. Just taking it easy. We go past that red signal and the game's going to tell me I failed. Rather pulling at, 15, 20 miles an hour. Especially with the wet tracks going on here. Throttle idle. Initiate brakes. Turn to running. Initiate brakes. Full service. Objective complete. Unlock the carriage doors. Do we have to go further down the line? Maybe we do, I don't know. That's probably one of my best stops so far because I actually took my time, not slamming the brakes. Look at this dude over there. What you looking at, bro? I'm the train conductor, not you, bro. Peace out. I'll honk at him. Well, I think you, bro. I had enough of your crap over there. Disrespecting me. My training authority. I ain't messing, fool. Oh shit. Ain't messing, bro. I gotta go though, my train's leaving.
That seemed to all run smoothly. We made a good team there. Have a great day.
Alright, walk to the exit to complete the scenario. How about I run to the exit? Another scenario complete. We might have time for the fourth one. That took us, it said 40 minutes, we're at 44. I talk about that's pretty damn close to where we should be. So let's see how I did. I made it to East Ealing, Broadway 910, 919, and then I made it to Slough by 932. This is 28 miles. Let's go to main menu. Let me see. What else do I plan to do for GWE? I'm definitely not going for 430 miles. I'm definitely not going for 660. I'm definitely not going for 1660. 40 minutes got me, what, like 7% of this achievement? I'm good on that. But we're going to successfully complete all scenarios, and then I guess next stream we'll start NEC DLC, which will be next week. I think we have 2 more to go, though. Never mind. So this week we might be able to do aggregate industries, but next week we'll do drag lines. So 2 more weeks till NEC. We complete down the line Westworld Christmas closures. This one, 45 minutes. What time would it be if I get done? Hour and a half? I guess I can take the chance. It shouldn't be an issue. I'm supposed to aim to be done around 6. If we push it over by 15, I don't think it'll matter. We do have a stream at 8 p.m. tonight for Star Wars. Yep, that's definitely Northeast Corridor. It said Newark and all that stuff. I've been on that train before. Except I took, well, not Amtrak. I've been on Amtrak trains, but most recent I was on a NJ Transit like a few years ago for a few-hour trip. I remember going in through Newark and all in the downtown Grand Central. Take photos. Right along. Drive. I don't see what's up with this. I'm already in the train.
From the West Country, but it's now time to get down to business and unload these wagons.
Oh, we're gonna unload some stuff. We're in a completely different train.
The train through the discharge facility to get these wagons unloaded.
And in a slow speed control mode on the EM2000. I have no idea how to do that. Oh. Slow speed, turn the slow speed control on. Slow speed control on. Set the reverser on the reverse. Set speed to 3.0. Oh, we set it here. This is interesting. Oh my god, no, what is he doing? Ah! This is fidgety as crap. I'm not even pressing anything, it's going all the way down. What is it doing? That's so weird. Start the slow speed control using F1 on the EM2000. This is complicated. Slow down! Release the automatic brakes. Set the throttle notch to 1. Go via location unloading facility. Is there any mirrors I can't see behind me? Hello? Can't stick my head out. So that'd be optimal right now. Tried the floor, it doesn't work once you put speed control on apparently. Everybody static there, fixing my cable again. No wonder this takes 45 minutes. I'm just breaking the rules. I ain't trying to sit here for 3 hours. If it was real life, I'd follow the 3 mile per hour rule. But it's a simulator. I don't think we need to be that exact. Right. I don't get what it's unloading. Well, let me peek outside the train. I derailed. It didn't tell me where to stop. That was the most confusing thing ever. I'm utterly just confused what the hell just happened. It wasn't very clear that I was gonna go into that. It kind of just left me free-floating there. Maybe this time we'll just follow the 3 mile per hour rule so we don't have to restart it again.
That was a good run from the West Country, but it's now time to get down to business and unload these wagons. Set up for shunting and reverse the train through the discharge facility to get these wagons unloaded.
Gonna watch in rear view this time, and this way we can ensure less issues, because I can't see otherwise. But apparently we're unloading these. The pole. This is why I upped this. It's painstakingly long. I'm gonna put it back to 10, and we gotta look for the brake while we're doing that. Where's the brake in this? That's the throttle, the reverser. Is it just this thing? I'm not really sure what it wants me to do. So I'm just testing the brake system. It's different than any other train I've driven recently, so I just want to make sure we back this in at a reasonable pace. Pulling in real slow. This is like watching grass grow here. don't get it. Am I supposed to do it through here? Let me try something, because it didn't really explain how you do this. So I think we just gotta go. I'm just flooring the crap out of the train because I'm not trying to sit here for 45 minutes to get it to move. I have a limiter set to 3 miles an hour, so as you can see the amps get cut off and we lose power, so no matter what the throttle is. Should put the throttle 1. We keep moving. So now that we understand how this works, we can actually try to do it. The game did not provide any demo, no explanation. I didn't know what the hell to do, but I think we just had to pull it underneath this thing and let it sit for a moment, and underneath there, it's pretty much good to go. Alright, come on train, let's go. Put throttle level 8. Almost there. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Signal passed a danger, yet there was no way for me to unload unless I pulled back past the signal. This is the weirdest mission ever. I'll replay it one more time today. It says 45 minutes. That's like the max I can play at this point. This is like a painstakingly slow mission, 3 miles an hour mission. I'm about to just put it up to 10 miles an hour for speed control, and then once we get close, slow down to 3 or whatever, and make sure this time we align it properly in the rear. Get that free camera so we can ensure we unload properly this time and don't have the same BS happen. Let's wait for it to tell me what to do.
That was a good run from the West Country, but it's now time to get down to business and unload these wagons. Set up for shunting and reverse the train through the discharge facility to get these wagons unloaded.
That's probably the red signal I passed. I gotta pull a little bit further to get to work. Alright, what is it doing? Seriously. You gotta be moving for it to work? I guess so. Applying the brake. Well, this game, what is it doing? I have this set on to 3 mile per hour limit. Oh, that's a terrible free camera now. Game, you kill me sometimes. It's like, how am I supposed to see what's going on now? My God. a bunch of Shizen. I can't see the percentage. What the hell, game? In all seriousness. So we're just going to continue at this speed. Just watching the back, we know it's unloading properly. So my goal is to just ensure we stop before the boundary shows up. So we made it a lot further this time, at 75% unloaded. See, I wonder if it's going to tell me that I'm fully unloaded to like move forward or something.
That was great work. You should get that train over to Acton Yard, where it can be prepared before the return trip to the Mendips.
So set the reverser forward. Do. Do 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 do. Alright, is it not gonna stop? What the hell is the train doing? Stop, please. I applied the brake like an hour ago, you piece of poop. What is it doing? Seriously, guys, I have the fucking brake applied. What is the game doing? Please stop the train. What the hell? What kind of shitty brakes are these? Jeez. Never seen a train not stop when I'm slamming the brakes. Need some fresh air in here. It's like I don't trust your train anymore. It freaking doesn't even stop when I'm freaking slamming the brakes. I think it's because it's so heavy with all the stuff on the back. Making a save in case I mess up. You always gotta be prepared for that just in case moment. Do. I'm scared of this. Once we get down to like a mile, I'm slamming the brakes because this train's probably not going to stop for 45.5 hours while we're slamming the brake. We should probably like do it 2 miles ahead and just roll into the station at like throttle 1 at like 10 miles an hour. Might be the smart thing to do. I don't trust this train at all. The other ones had really good braking systems. This one just kind of scary to drive at this point. If we hit 60, we know it'll take about 4 minutes to make it there. It's going to take a little bit more than 4 right now. Maybe like 5 minutes real life time before we hit the station. That's probably why it says 45 minutes for this one. By the time we get there, load back up or whatever the hell we're doing, maybe like move the train around to go back, go all the way back and unload again or something, park it, get out, whatever the hell they want us to do. Testing the braking system right now. It is disappointing. We're literally slamming the brakes right now. This train is scary. The hell kind of brakes are these? Is there another brake knob somewhere? Direct brakes are applied and we're just going and going and going. I'll release them. But we need to stay on like throttle level 1 because we got 3 miles to go. And considering the shit brakes we got, take like 2 miles to get down 20 miles per hour, we should probably be concerned. I'm gonna apply to keep us in a decent spot. I think hold holds the speed. So let me try something. We're gonna go into apply, get it down to around 20, and then go into hold and see if it holds 20 the rest of the way. Hold. Oh, seems like we're continuously going down. Patience is heavily necessary during this. This is one of the slowest missions in the game. The game's already slow as is. Not speed-wise of the trains, just overall gameplay. You kind of just sit around a lot in this game. And going this slow down the track does push patience a little bit. Usually around an hour and a half of this game I start to get a little bit bored of it. We're at like an hour 25. I really want to finish this though, so I'm going to try to. Worst case, we're going to make saves so we can load back in at a future point. The brakes were working better. I would definitely be willing to go a little faster. I'm going to apply the brake. think this is a refueling scenario, from what I understand. Because we're on number 4 or 5, and according to an achievement guide about the scenarios, people are warning about this one being a pain. If there's a look around on the tracks in a mile, I guess. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Dun 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 dun. Strolling in, just like the game wants me to. I'm not trying to mess this up. 15 was the speed limit, we're going 14. As long as we don't go into that red, we should be okay signal-wise. So if we stop a little late, we should be fine. I'm pretty sure this is a refueling segment, so we gotta get out and like refuel or something. Then I guess we continue on our journey to wherever the hell we're going. We'll get the train up to speed again for that, and we'll just start braking early. Line brakes now, 80 meters for 14 miles an hour. Let's see what happens. I don't think it's enough. We're gonna run out of space. Stop, damn it, you piece of poop. Objective complete.
You'll need to refuel before the return trip, so detach from the wagons and move the locomotive over to the fuel stand.
So we gotta detach. Alright, we're back inside. Just gonna set it to 10 miles an hour so it won't go past that. Put on the speed control. Let's roll in slowly. I just don't see it worth risking it. I'd rather be a few minutes late in completion of the stream rather than rush this and the shitty brakes don't work and we fail somehow. Probably a good idea to do a save real quick in case we do mess up. So we're pulling in. I always feel like my train's not stopping on me. Oh my god, train stop. We're gonna hit the fin wall. Direct brake release. Throttle 1. Seriously? Gosh damn it, game, what are you doing? Seriously, what is up with this system? It's utter poop. Every other train I've driven was not a pain in the ass like this to get it to work. Does it automatically do it? I don't get it. I'm just gonna hop in the other side of it. Seriously, this is completely inactive? What the heck, train sim? What the hell's up with this weird ass platform thing? I can't go up anymore for some reason. The flying poop is going on. Speed controls on 10. Just rolling in. I guess we gotta get our gas, pull all the way back up, pull all the way back out, re-pick up our cargo or something, and then go like a little bit down. I don't know. Alright, I don't even have the brake applied. What is it doing? Oh my god, game. This train is murdering me right now, guys. Like, please, why don't I have control of the direct brake outside of the cabin? How annoying. So I gotta like go over there. So everyone knows we're gonna end the stream today with this. We're already at hour 40. I was planning to end at 6, but my girlfriend's late from work, so just got a message. I got like 20-30 minutes. I'll play till this mission's over. And then I guess I'll rush eat and stuff because we got Star Wars at 8. Definitely don't want to be late for that. We gotta go 300 yards back. And then we probably gotta pull forward into the other track, refuel, and then pull out whatever the hell they want me to do. I don't get why we have a red signal. How's route denied? There's no way to get in there unless we pull into there. I want to save because I don't know what the hell's going on. This game is really being goofy, to be honest, in my view. It just makes no sense. They're not providing any information. I'm going to go through red signal. If it fails me, we got to save. We have to go back there to fucking... Wow, what are they doing in this game? How am I supposed to continue if I cannot continue? It makes no logical sense. I'm just presenting that to you guys. There's no logical sense that I can't access the track unless we get over there. But of course, their signal's red. I just don't get it. Kind of stupid. Yeah, to be honest. But some dipshizen thought it was a great idea. I don't know what last plate is, just click it. Alright, same issue. I really don't get what's going on here, guys. I'm honestly just bewildered. We started at where we needed to be. It's like, did I go down the wrong track even though you told me to use that track? Like, the flying shit's going on, Train Sim. This is where you guys failed to put something proper together. It's just quite ridiculous. This is where you go from being like a 4-star game to 3. When you fail to teach us what to do. WTF. No logical sense. Welcome to Train Sim World. The only thing I can think of is just try pulling forward. I mean, alright, game, what are you fucking Jesus? Seriously, this is getting ridiculous. This is getting out of hand now. Like, I'm trying to change the damn thing. Can you please let me do it? Stop being special. There you go, buddy. Jesus Christ. Excuse my frustration, but seriously. It's not letting me change over to the track I need yet. It's telling me I can't go back anymore because Train Sim World logic. So I don't know what the F it wants me to do. I'm just going to pull forward. And we can just witness that we can't get over there and I guess the mission's screwed or something. Unless I missed a damn connector like an idiot, which I might have. There's a connector right here, but they're not telling me to use it. But if we see a switch on the ground, I'm going to try pulling up in front of it, getting out, hitting the switch so we can get on that track, and then come up that track. That's the only way I can think of. Here's the track that we should have been on. But again, the game did not tell me absolutely anything, which is disappointing. Alright, game, please just apply the F and brake. Holy crap. This game is so annoying with this. That's how you switch a lever without getting out. It's gonna get the brake pressure up. Can't tell if we're on the right track or not. I think we officially are crossing over. You gotta be fucking kidding me. I just changed the path that we were supposed to be taking and the game just disregards it entirely. See the purple line? It is showing that's where it's supposed to be going. Why are we on this side of the track? We can't get over, so we gotta reverse now. This game's starting to get on my nerves now. That's messed up. That's horribly incorrect. I switched the lever game. There's certain understanding I can have for a video game messing up, but Jesus Christ. If I'm not in the middle of the interchange when I switch the lever, the track should alternate to the left. Just simple concept of life and video gameage. This is frustrating as shit. Like, how far do you want me to back up before I can take the correct track? I'm gonna back up like 1.5 miles. Maybe it'll work that way. Let's keep backing up. Shout out to Lollipop. Alright, let's check. Lever is correct. Check this lever. Now it's correct. So I missed the middle lever is pretty much what happened. We should be able to pull in for refueling now after 45 attempts. And I didn't put it in forward. This game's not that bad. It's much funner when you do the actual transportation runs, but right now I'm doing some like unloading stuff, and it's just kind of being a pain in the butt. So that's why I'm complaining a bit. I hate to complain in any game, but that couldn't be more frustrating because they don't teach you how to do this. Kind of just toss you out there and expect you to know what to do, which is probably the worst thing you could ever do with a train engineer. Please make the left. Look at all the cars parked. I like how they're all the same copy and pasted and all the same blue and red cars. Are you serious? It tells me to stop back here, but we actually got to pull all the way up there. This game's killing me today, guys. I, effing caramba. Thanks, Trim, same world. You're the shit. Obviously, you have no idea how to teach people how to play your game. Congratulations. Numero uno. Talk about close parking. Is there any way to actually tell where the fuel capacity is? Oh, that's it for the day. Let's do it. First, make a save so that if I make any mistakes, we're not utterly just screwed. So we gotta reverse down the track, 700. Sit down. I'm not gonna restrict it to 3. We'll go up to 10. We have it up to 10. We're gonna shove it in reverse, and it doesn't matter. We can max the throttle, it'll just accelerate violently in reverse. So first things first, what I want to do, slam the brakes. Secondly, what we're going to do is we're going to check where we got to go. I'm guessing it's going to want us to reconnect to that. The only thing I can imagine is we're going to have to venture down this to like right here. And then we're going to have to switch over to here, come all the way up here. Go across these to these and then come back. Unless these are all red, so I'm not really sure. Maybe we gotta connect to the back end of it. All the way back here. Yep, we gotta come all the way back here. From there we can change tracks to here. Change to here, head in on this line and get the train. I actually used to work with stuff I mentioned earlier in the stream. I worked in the railroad when I was like an intern / co-op in engineering. And I actually dealt with exactly this kind of stuff. Railroad signals and electric circuits and all this stuff. So I looked at quite a few drawings like this showing all different train stations in major cities and stuff while we were doing projects. It's pretty cool to see it in the game. It's a lot easier to map than the tracks around me, but it'll do. The tracks around me has like 10 different lines going to different extensions. Go ahead and get this done. 10-mile-per-hour limit. Should cut the amps. There we go. For anyone interested, as mentioned, Star Wars Battlefront 2 tonight. I might push it back to 8:30 and do 8:30 to 10:30. Initially it was 8 to 10. I'll talk to Jay Smoke, the only one joining, I think. Tomorrow's streams, We Happy Few was cancelled once again. I'm thinking For Honor and PUBG. I'll possibly replace them. No guarantees yet. I still have yet to put it into stone. But just check our club on Xbox as well as our website, thegamersociety.com, for more info later tonight. And train SimWorld once a week. We still have one more thing to do. Which is like a 75-minute crazy long thing. Once we do that scenario, I'll move on to NEC. So next week's stream, the final GWE stream. After that, we go to the Northeast Corridor DLC. We'll probably do a few streams of that, maybe do the scenarios, which will take a few streams, and then we'll move on to Rapid Transit. I'll probably keep this at least once a week until we finish everything I plan to cover. So anyone who enjoys it, just make sure to check the schedule weekly. See, some people have been hanging out for quite some time. Greatly appreciate it. Would love to give you a shout out, but you have to post in chat so I could do so. So now we know how the speed limiters work and stuff, so that might help in the future. Please tell me it's gonna go right. It is. We're gonna drop throttle to 0. Go to throttle 1. So it seems we need to switch the lever, if it would work. That's the wrong lever. I'm confused. We have to go down this track to here so everyone understands. There's all these damn levers everywhere. Is this the lever? No, it's switching up that way. Let's check this lever. Another one we don't need. Gosh dang it, game, please work. There we go. I don't know if we just pull straight. Let's try it. Let's see, I gotta set the throttle if I can ever get to it. Make sure I have speed limiter on. 10 miles an hour. Seems we're on the right track. Pretty sure the mission ends once we connect the cards. So thanks to everyone who watched. Gonna go ahead and roll in. Gonna apply the direct brake in a sec. Objective complete. What's a one? Kupal formation, 12 vehicles. Alright, let's do it. For this, we should probably drop our speed limit to like 3 miles an hour so we don't die in the process. Put throttle to 8. So I'm trying to wait 45 minutes to get some acceleration here. Speed limiter keeps it slow. And we're gonna tap it. Ouch. Is that it? Let's apply the brake. It's not giving me any Kupal options. WTF. This is my, yeah, that's my thing. Try going around the other side. Maybe I'm too close, I'm not really sure. That could be why. I had my throttle set to 1. If anyone would know why this isn't working, let me know. It's being stupid for some reason. Just give me a second, I'm not the only one who ran into this issue. I read about it online. Someone else did the same exact thing. Let's see what it says. It's called Aggregate Industries. Let's see. Here we go. Exactly what I'm looking for. Found some info. Once it loads, I'll let you guys know what it says. So I'm really not sure why it's not Kupaling. Yeah, I have a video. I'm gonna watch it real quick. Give me a sec. See what I'm doing differently than this guy. Not seeing any info, guys. I try getting inside of here and seeing if there's an option here. It tells me to go right here. We are right here. Maybe I have to reverse a little bit. Let's try that. I really don't get this, guys. We're just like stuck. Hold on, I saw something. Where did I aim? Somewhere. There we go. That was a pain in the ass.
Grab a break in the porter cabins by the car park.
Head to the porta cabins to complete the scenario. Oh, we actually did it. That was ridiculous. I think I'm going to push back Star Wars possibly to 8:30 or so, so just be aware. Alright guys, well that's the end of that. We completed the 4th scenario out of 5. The 5 scenarios is the last thing I'm doing for the base train sim world game. I'm not gonna drive a train for 400 miles, just not gonna happen. Especially considering we barely got any progress on it today. In like 40 minutes, had like 77% progress in 40 minutes, that just sounds horrible. So once we get this done, we'll move on to NEC, so at least one more week. Let me just confirm that. Scenarios. We just have dragline, it's a 75-minute one, so that'll be a pain. But it'll be the official last one. I'm pretty sure we have to drag a dead train or something in that one, so we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching guys, would really appreciate if you like, sub, check out our other content. Peace out.